Shalom Israel first. I want to give all praise and glory honor to Yahweh by Shemal Shah, by Shemuk HaKodesh, double honor to Apostle Ezra and Millstone, peace, citation, one of Israel. And for this lesson, I want to title it, these, they gonna pay or something like that. And really just touching on Luke 11 and 50, but I'll read up. Hold up. I started 47. It says, "Woe unto you, for ye build the sepulchres, or the sepulchres of the prophets, and your fathers killed them. Truly you bear witness that ye allow the deeds of your fathers, for they indeed killed them, and ye build their sepulchres. Therefore also said the wisdom of the Most High, I will send them prophets and apostles, and some of them shall they slay and persecute, that the blood of all the prophets which was shed from the foundation of the world may be required of this generation. For the blood, from the blood of Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, which perished between the altar and the temple, verily I say unto you, it shall be required of this generation." All right, so we in that last, we're in this last generation of wicked niggas. All right, because after this, all the people are gonna be righteous. We're gonna be in the kingdom, but payment is required. All right, payment is required. From these wicked ass niggas, because they killed the prophets, they slayed the prophets, and look what they did to the Lord. All right, what did they say? What they say? Damn, where's it at? Matthew 27 and 25. All right, Matthew 27 and 25. All right, it says 23. It says, "And the governor said, Why? What evil hath he done?" But they cried out the more, saying, "Let him be crucified." It's talking about Yahushua. All right, this is what that's the wicked of our people. All right, they wanted the Lord to be crucified. When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, "I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it." Then answered all the people and said, "His blood be on us and all our children." Then released he Barabbas unto them, and when he had scourged Yahushua, he delivered him to be crucified. All right, so it was these wicked ass niggas that wanted the Lord to be crucified. All right, and best believe, as it says in the 25th verse, let his blood be on us and our children. They cursed themselves. All right, because you understand that you come back in the reincarnation, the regeneration, hold up. You come back through your, let me get it, because I'm out here stuttering this shit. It's in Deuteronomy. There you go. Exodus 34 and 7 says, "Keeping mercy for thousands, forgiving iniquity and transgression and sin, and that will by no means clear the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children and upon the children's children unto the third and to the fourth generation." So you come back every 3 and 4 generations to play out your judgment, all right? And these niggas, they wanted the Lord to be crucified. So guess what? They're going to have to pay when the Lord come back, all right? Because the Lord, he's not coming back with, rainbows and kisses and, holly jolly for everybody. No, he's only coming back for his elect. The rest of these niggas, they're through, all right? Matthew 24:31, it says, start at 30. It says, "And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. He shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. He shall send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and he shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other." All right, so the Lord, he's only dealing with the elect. All right. And those that, wanted the Lord to be crucified, those that were killing the prophets, they're not of the elect. All right. And these niggas gonna die in this generation. All right. Whether it be, whatever judgment that the Lord deems fit for these niggas. All right. Because, the Lord, payment is required. All right. Shoot, let's see what I got. Let's type in kill prophets. Sorry, this one. All right, Romans 11. Okay, this is perfect. All right, Romans 11. I'll start at 1. It says, I say then, hath the Most High cast away his people? The Most High forbid, for I am an Israelite, of the seed of Abraham and of the tribe of Benjamin. The Most High had not cast away his people, which he foreknew. What ye not? What the scripture saith of Elias, how he maketh intercession to the Most High against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed thy prophets and digged down thine altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. But what saith the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. Even so, at this present time, also there is a remnant according to the election of grace. All right, so ultimately, the Lord, he's always reserved, an election of the nation of Israel. All right, because that's how he wanted it. All right, 2/3 they're gonna be cut off here and die, pursuing to Zechariah 13 chapter. All right, so let me get that. Is it 13? Yeah, it is 13. Yeah, 13, 9, and 10. All right, but I'm gonna read it. But hold on, let me go back. Yeah, so ultimately, the Lord, when he comes back, he's not, like I said, he's not coming back with rainbows and kisses for everybody. He's only coming back for deliverance, salvation for his elect, and the rest of these wicked ass Israelites, they're gonna die. All right, simple as that. All right, let me keep reading. Let me skip down to the 7th verse. It says, What then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. According as it is written, the Most High given them a spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. And David said, Let their table be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back always. All right. And if you don't understand this truth, you're fitted for destruction. All right. You're in the congregation of the dead. All right. You don't understand the truth. You're not gonna walk in the ways of Yahweh Shemi outside. You're gonna reject this truth. All right. And let's get that. It's in Isaiah. I believe it's Isaiah 3. Hold up. Bear with me. Stand tall. There you go. Isaiah 6. All right. I knew it was in the first few chapters. All right. I'll just skip down to the 10th verse. It says, Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed. Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, Until the cities be wasted without an inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. All right, so until the nuclear destruction is ultimately. All right, because that's what's going to top this place off. All right, and it's a just payment. All right, because our people consistently Jake is, rebellious and stiff necked, hard headed, and whatnot, and they scold the prophets. They hate the prophets, and they ultimately hate the Lord because the prophets are the mouthpiece of the Lord. All right. So these niggas, they gonna die. All right. What's that scripture in Proverbs? I believe it's Proverbs 8. It's like, all they that hate me love death. All right. So that's what our people are gonna receive, is death, because they hate the Lord. All right. You saw what they did to Yahushua. All right. You saw what they did to the prophets. So what do you think is coming to them? All right. It's judgment. All right. Let's go to this. There you go. Romans 1, and I'll start at start 28. It says, and even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, the Most High gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of the Most High, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, in implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of the Most High, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. All right. And that's what our people do, all types of wickedness. That's why when you bring this truth out to them, they don't want to hear it. All right. It's what's that? Hebrews 12. Let's get that. Hebrews 12, where's it at? Hebrews 6 and 12. Salakia. Hebrews 4 and 12. Salakia. All right, Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. All right, so ultimately, this word corrects you, rebukes you. Our people hate correction, they hate rebuke. So therefore, what do you think they did to the prophets? Why do you think they despise the Lord? Because, this word was, it was against them. All right. John 3 and start at 19. It says, and this is the condemnation, that light is come to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, and that they are right in the Most High. So ultimately, this word, it basically puts you on the spotlight. All right. And whether either you're gonna change, or you're gonna change and conform to it, or you're just gonna despise it. And that's what our people do. They despise this truth, they despise this message, so therefore they gotta die. All right. That's just it. All right. But they're gonna be reborn in their right mind in the kingdom. But until then, they got a price to pay. Because look what they did to the men of the Lord in the past. All right, we're coming to some times, 144 spirit. We're coming to some times where that's not going to be the case no more. You're not going to have power over the prophets. All right. You're not going to have power to do whatever you want to the prophets. All right. The Lord, He going to lift up that standard. All right, this is Revelation 11, and start straight to the point. It says 5. It says, if any man will hurt them, it's talking about the prophets of northern and southern kingdom, as you read in the 4th verse. It says, fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devoureth their enemies, and if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed. All right, so that's we in the generation when the standard is going to be lifted. There's no more doing whatever you want with the prophets. Nah. Like the Lord, that's it. All right. 6 verse. These have power to shut heaven that it rain not in the days of their prophecy, and have power over waters to turn them to blood, and to smite the earth with all plagues as often as they will. All right. So I'll just stop it there. But the standard's gonna be lifted, and you niggas, y'all ain't gonna be getting your way with the prophets. All right. The Lord, he's gonna require your life. All right. But hopefully this this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise and glory honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim